Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. It's been a little while since we did a bit of Brawlers Guild, so I'm going to bring you round 5, or rank 5 as it is in this case, here in Bizmo's Brawlpub. Don't worry, there will be more 101 raid bosses, but just at a later date. First up, we have the fantastically named Milliwatt, who does some very lightning-based attacks. And to start off with, everything looked tickety-boo. My pet was taking all the aggro and the damage. In actual fact, it's not really taken any damage. I'm not. Milliwatt's already half dead. So I'm thinking, okay, we're breezing through this. Suddenly, my pet just gets absolutely pounded with a couple of abilities, and I'm way too slow to react and let it drop. Now, in doing so, of course, Milliwatt's now focusing purely on myself, which isn't great. I don't like it when they focus on me, because I can't do it! So the pet gets back into the fight, and I've got Milliwatt pinned at the back. All I have to do is step out of the electric charges. This is a better fight for melees. There's been quite a little, I wouldn't say melee QQ, but there's been quite a few inquiries as to from melees as to do these fights. Believe me, there's just as many fights which are melee friendly as they are either pet friendly or caster friendly. This one is much easier to do as a melee. You can keep interrupting certain abilities and you just have to step out of her electrical blasts. But other than that, managed to get back on top of things and took her down. So, fee you. And speaking of words that are like fee you, the next fight up is Fjol. Now I'm imagining it's pronounced Fjol. If Fjord is FJ, then I'm reckoning this one is pronounced Fjol, unless anyone wants to chip in with that logic. Now, this guy's been seriously toned down since the PTR. And thank goodness, because he kind of drops a circular area of effect that has this purple flame, and you don't want to be standing in that. And it's coming just every so often, you know, landing on the ground, giving me plenty of time to move out. During the PTR, it was just like all over the floor within seconds, and he couldn't do it, which was a right bummer. So luckily for me, this one's very easy for me just to keep on top of. My pet's sustaining all the threat, and I can just DPS Fjol down without any difficulties whatsoever. In actual fact, this fight could possibly benefit from speeding up these circles, these purple circles, just a little bit more, because already the ones that originally landed are starting to disappear. Now, I'll let my pet, I think, die, but Fjol's in too much trouble by then anyway, and I just have to really drain him off. That sounded terrible. And forgive the little praise down at the bottom from the guy. Again, probably not the best time to start whispering people in the middle of a fight, but thank you anyway. So that's Fjol taken care of. I know I've been very sloppy. I'm not exactly putting together some miracle fights here, but never mind. Now then, Proboscis. This, ooh, I don't want this Proboscis probing me. This fight proved to actually cause me quite a few difficulties. Now, I'd seen some much better geared warlocks than myself do this fight without too much trouble. And I wasn't exactly helping myself because I wasn't keeping my pet up. And if you've been going around doing the rare elites, which are scattered around Pandaria, the abilities of Proboscis are very much like the abilities of the Jinion that are scattered around. It does the torrent, it does the rain dance, it does the water bolt, or whatever, like those abilities. So if you're well versed in fighting them, then you should, in theory, just in theory, be able to tackle this. So I actually spend the vast majority of my time using Soul Burn and then using Health Funnel to keep my pet as near to maximum health as possible, and also to limit the amount of damage, because I can't interrupt as a warlock. It's something I cannot do. So it's just a matter of mitigating as much damage. Now, fortunately for me, my pet has withheld the brunt of the attack. It's just about to drop at the end, but it's too late because Proboscis falls. Yay! Now, the final fight, which I didn't tackle, believe it or not, until this morning. If you've seen the dates on the various fights, They are scattered around the place. I'm sorry, I've just been so busy with you know, just filming this, that and the other. But today was the opportunity I got to tackle the Leper Gnomes. Oh my god. And these guys caused me so many problems on the PTR. I just could not burn them down in time. If you saw my PTR video with them, they weren't elite then. They were just regular level 92 mobs, and they were pretty easy to get through. Now they've suddenly been turned into elites. They're a lot harder to kill. So it's my third attempt today to actually get these guys down. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't really need to rely on the buffs that I got from the raid party that you can see I'm in, because I seriously did. If I didn't have them, I probably wouldn't have enough firepower to dispatch these little buggers. And I've told you in a previous vid as well, I'm still using a heroic weapon. I haven't managed to win a weapon at all in Raid Finder. So, you know, I'm still going with a very gimped 463 weapon, which at level 5 is definitely proving very problematic. So my pet's just been killed, but I'm just about to tackle the third, and the third one drops now. I can get my pet back in the fight, but this fight is going on quite a bit, and I am definitely up against the clock. And I really just need to keep these guys off of me to get the debuff, the stacking debuff, which they do. As you can see, it's festering. The more it stacks, the higher damage it does. And it is very difficult for me. But, woo! Like all good stories, it has a happy ending. If not, a little bit movie style, because in any second now, we're going to see the rain of fire from Bizmo, because my time is up. And I've just got that little bit of health left on this little blighter. Oh, talk about nick of time. So there we go. That is rank 5, all taken care of. And I am now rank 6 in Bizmo's Brawlpub for the Brawlers Guild. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.